Welcome, this is my top 10 badasses of all time, using video games, comics, and the movies. I'm gonna show you a bunch of pictures dealing with the top 10 people I don't want to mess with. Now, for this list, there's a couple of factors that go into effect of who I chose. The most important would be the storyline, how well they fit into the overall plot, their backstory, the conflicts with the main characters, and how they also look, how the character fights, how the overall feel is. So, without further introduction, let's get started with number 10. Number 10's gotta be M. Bison from Street Fighter. He's basically this big badass guy who wants to take over the universe using his psycho power. Doesn't ever succeed. Apparently, he wants to absorb Ryu's energy to become the big guy on campus. That never happens. So I have to stick him at number 10. Okay, next guy in line is gonna have to be that robot-looking thing from Terminator 2. Mainly love that character. Mostly because he never said anything, like a big robot would do from the future. Not say anything, just concentrate on his mission. That guy scared the hell out of me, but yep, he's there. Okay, number 8 on the list has gotta be Mortal Kombat Shang Tsung. They had a good storyline. He wanted to observe the souls of all the other combat warriors, so he becomes the strongest. He's got that pet Goro thing watched his back. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I followed it since day one of the series. The TV show, the comic books. I just love Mortal Kombat. It's a great game, and I'm picking Shang Tsung for that purpose. Excellent character. Alright, number 7 on the list has got to be Sauron from The Lord of the Rings. The guy wants to take over Middle Earth and get the rings back that he lent out, and great evil character. I'm a huge Tolkien fan. I love the books. I love the movie that came out. Great evil character, and he's got to be on my list. Coming in at number 6, Apocalypse. More specifically, the X-Men Apocalypse from the old TV show on Fox that I used to watch all the time growing up. I thought this guy was really cool, almost indestructible. He wanted to destroy the world. Because the world needed to be destroyed, a villain needs no other reason for that. Number 5 has gotta be Venom from Spider-Man. I really enjoy this character a lot. He has the ability to morph into any shape or object with his hands. He can form an axe or whatever, swing across trees. He's like a bigger, hulkier version of Spider-Man himself, which is one reason why the third Spider movie kind of pissed me off, because Venom is supposed to be bigger and hulkier, not looking exactly like Spider-Man. But anyway, he is definitely on my list. Really cool character, really great story that goes with him. Okay, number 4 is gotta be Akuma, Street Fighter. You can also pronounce it Akuma. I like this guy, mainly the same reasons why I like Venom. He's like, Akuma here is a version of Ryu, but an evil version who's got the same moves, same abilities, with some horror abilities. Honestly do think he's kind of lacking in his storyline a little bit. I mean, there is the theory that he destroyed, Ken and Ryu's and his master and absorbed his chi, but you don't hear that often. I just think he's a good fighting and a good character. For number 3, I had to go with Sephiroth. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I liked 7 as the second favorite in the series for me. I think he's a good villain. He's got an interesting backstory with the Shinra Corporation, made him into a monster. He was very cool looking. Big ass sword, nice dark outfit, silver hair, the wings kind of freaky me out. Um, very good character, and very nice. Number 2 on the list, I'm going with Darth Vader. I'm a Star Wars fan. I love the movies. They're really great storytelling. He's an evil villain character who's trying to take over the universe for the Emperor. Very dark character, using the Force to get what he wants. Very imposing. He tortures people just to get Luke Skywalker to come back and face him again. Very evil, very diabolical, very good character. Okay, really quick recap here. Number 10, M. Bison. Number 9, the robot from Terminator 2. Number 8, Shang Tsung. Number 7, Saruman. Number 6, Apocalypse. Number 5, Venom. Number 4, Akuma. Number 3, Sephiroth. Number 2, Darth Vader. And number 1 is Pikachu. That yellow, black, red cheeked little robot thingy scares the living crap out of me. I don't know what it is, but it can get into some pretty nasty places. Don't worry, I'm just kidding. Number 1 is Vegeta. Has got to be number 1 on my list. I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball. Really, I only watch it for this one character. I believe the story is really good. He's a Saiyan prince. He believes he is the strongest fighter in the universe. He gets proven wrong multiple times. He has a really good story. He's the rival of the main character, Goku, and the two fight it out throughout the whole thing. I did not watch Dragon Ball GT at all, except for one reason, which was to see Vegeta, see how the story would end up. I really do like him as a character. He's very powerful, very prideful, which is his downfall, and it's just done really well with the stories. Most specifically, was a very strong fighter, very prideful, and it's the whole thing that they did about the character was extremely well done. And I have to put him on number 1 on my list. Okay, that ends it for my top 10 of my list for the ultimate badasses ever. I will probably make a better version of this movie later on. It's just something I really wanted to do, and it's my first movie I ever did, so I really want feedback on this to see how well I did, how I can improve myself. I do have to thank a couple people. First of all, God and my Lord Jesus for everything they've done for me. Inspirations include the Angry Video Game Nerd and the stuff he's done, and ScrewAttack.com for putting a lot of videos together online. This is my first attempt ever at doing something like this, so please give me feedback. You can do that by emailing me at charles010342@yahoo.com, or hit me up on Xbox Live, capital CRYIOS. You pronounce that Rios. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.